I surrender. I want to know you more. I want to know you. More of your power, more of your glory, more of you, and none of me. I'm desperate for you, so desperate for you. I need you more. Here I am. Here I am. I'm desperate for you.
Morning Joy. Time for food for the soul. Hallelujah. We start our day right by praising the Lord in gospel song. From the wee hours of the morning to 6:30 a.m. Early morning joy.
Make us one, Father, Spirit, Son.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines International Prayer Line presents The Oneness of God. Tune in on Nice Radio every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., where we expound on the Word of God. Tune in and be blessed.
We want to be just like you. Make us one, Father, Spirit, Son. We want to be just like you.
This is Kingdom Conquest, the international and apostolic voice of the Reverend Ronald Bailey, calling us back to the message and the mission of Jesus Christ, the apostles' doctrine, and the early church, calling everyone into the kingdom of the Almighty God.
The program Kingdom Conquest is being heard every first and third Monday, 8 to 9 p.m. on Nice Radio with Reverend Ron Bailey out of New York.
The Wailing Woman Ministry of SVG invites you to join us every Saturday morning from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. right here on Nice Radio as we pray for the nation, churches, families, youths, elderly, and salvation of souls. For your prayer request, call 4565967 or 718-734-5615. For further information or prayer, the Wailing Woman Ministry can be contacted at 455-2166. That's 455-2166. It's the Wailing Woman Ministry SVG right here on Nice Radio every Saturday morning, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Send your contributions to Wailing Woman St. Vincent, P.O. Box 1765, Kingstown, St. Vincent.
Here's a notice from the Rosebank Anglican Church. They are celebrating their 100th anniversary, 3 o'clock this Saturday, the 1st of the month. 100 years for the service of the Rosebank Anglican Church. They will be celebrating this Saturday, the 1st, 3 o'clock. The Rosebank Anglican Church celebrates their 100th anniversary.
The service is 3 o'clock on Sunday. The anniversary is on Saturday. That's the actual anniversary date, but the service on Sunday at 3 o'clock at the Rosebank Anglican Church.
In this world we're living in, I had done forbidden things I shouldn't do. I asked her back along the way, and you can tell me where to stay. Where I find real happiness and love that's true. Across the bridge, there'll be no sorrow. Across the bridge, there'll be no pain. The sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be unhappy again.
It is time for me to let you know where the reading's going to come from for this morning's Breakfast with God, as we listen to Linton Lewis in the background, Across the Bridge. The first reading would come from 1 Peter 1, 18 to 25. 1 Peter 1, 18 to 25. The responsorial psalm is Psalm 47 verses 12 to 15, then 19 to 20. Psalm 147, 12 to 15, then 19 to 20. The Alleluia verse is Mark 10:45. Mark 10:45. The gospel is from Mark 10:32 to 45. Mark 10:32 to 45. Stay tuned tonight.
There'll be no sorrow. Across the bridge, there'll be no pain. The sun will shine across the river, and you'll never be unhappy again.
Yes, you will never be unhappy again. It is time for Breakfast with God that comes to you Mondays to Fridays. I'm Dougie the Freitas with you on your night station, 2% radio, 98% love. Today is Wednesday of the 8th week in ordinary time in the church's calendar. My intentions today is for Anderson in Barley family, Alice. She lost her husband on Monday, and a great friend of our station, and we bring them before the throne of grace and mercy. Ask God to bless them tremendously in this time of bereavement. We start in 1 Peter 1 to 18 to 25. Beloved, realize that you are ransomed from your futile conduct handed on by your ancestors, not with perishable things like silver or gold, but with the precious blood of Christ as of a spotless, unblemished lamb. He was known before the foundation of the world, but revealed in the final time for you, who through him believed in God, who raised him from the dead and gave him glory, so that your faith and hope are in God. Since you have purified yourselves by obedience to the truth for sincere brotherly love, love one another intensely from a pure heart. You have been born anew, not from perishable, but from imperishable seed, through the living and abiding word of God. For all flesh is like grass, and all its glory like a flower of the field. The grass withers and the flower wilts, but the word of the Lord remains forever. This is the word that we have proclaimed to you. The responsorial psalm is Psalm 147, 12 to 15 and 19 to 20. The response is, praise the Lord, Jerusalem, alleluia. Praise the Lord, Jerusalem, alleluia. Glorify the Lord, O Jerusalem. Praise your God, O Zion, for he has strengthened the bars of your gates. He has blessed your children within you. Praise the Lord, Jerusalem, alleluia. He has granted peace in your borders. With the best of wheat he fills you. He sends forth his commands to the earth. Swiftly runs his word. Praise the Lord, Jerusalem, alleluia. He has proclaimed his word to Jacob, his statutes and his ordinances to Israel. He has not done thus for any other nation. His ordinances he has not made known to them. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord, Jerusalem. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. The Son of Man came to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. From Mark 10:45. The gospel is from Mark 10:32 to 45. It reads, the disciples were on their way going up to Jerusalem, and Jesus went ahead of them. They were amazed, and those who followed were afraid. Taking the 12 aside, he began to tell them what was going to happen to him. Behold, we are going up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man will be handed over to the chief priests and scribes, and they will condemn him to death and hand him over to the Gentiles, who will mock him, spit upon him, scourge him, and put him to death. But after 3 days he will rise. Then James and John, the sons of Zebedee, came to Jesus and said to him, Teacher, we want you to do us a favor, whatever we ask of you. He replied, What do you wish me to do for you? They answered, Grant that in your glory we may sit one on the right and the other on the left. Just Jesus said to them, You do not know what you are asking. Can you drink the chalice that I drink, or be baptized with the baptism with which I'm baptized? They said to him, We can. Jesus said to them, The chalice that I drink you will drink, and with the baptism with which I baptize you will be baptized. But to sit on at my right or on my left is not mine to give, but is for those for whom it had been prepared. When the 10 heard this, they became indignant at James and John. Jesus summoned them and said to them, You know that those who are recognized as rulers over the Gentiles lord it over them, and their great ones make their authority over them felt. But it shall not be so among you. Rather, whoever sits and wishes to be great among you will be your servant. Whoever wishes to be first among you will be your slave, the slave of all. For the Son of Man did not come to serve, but to serve. For the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life for a ransom for many. That is the word of God on Breakfast with God. It comes to you Mondays to Fridays. I'm Dougie the Freitas with you on your nice station. 2% radio, 98% love. Stay tuned to Nice Radio.
I had lived a life of sin in this world we live in. I had done forbidden things I shouldn't do. I asked her back along the way, and you can tell me where to stay. Where I find real happiness and love that's true. Across the bridge.
Across the bridge. It is time as we continue with Breakfast with God that comes to you Mondays to Fridays. I'm Dougie the Freitas with you on your nice station, 2% radio, 98% love. National interactive, concern, and enlightening. You were ransomed from your futile conduct. 1 Peter 1:18. What do you think of when you hear the words ransomed? You might imagine an action movie in which someone is kidnapped and held prisoner until their captors receive payments for their release. If you're historically minded, you might recall in ancient times, ransom described a price paid to release a person from slavery. But in today's first reading, St. Peter is saying that you are ransomed. 1 Peter 1:18, emphasis added, you're ransomed. You were ransomed. Few of us ever have been held captive, but if we are honest, We can probably think of examples of the kind of futile conduct that Peter says we were ransomed from. It could be resentment that hangs over us like dark clouds, or habits of unforgiveness that we just can't shake, or a tendency to complain or react with anger. These signs can seem like foes holding you hostage or keeping you enslaved. You struggle with them, but you can't seem to free yourself. Whatever your challenge, remember that your faith and hope in God in 1 Peter 1:1. Jesus has offered this very life, his own blood, as of a spotless, unblemished lamb to set us free. It is this life, pure, divine, freely given, that has broken the power of sin and death. The forces that held us captive have been defeated. Jesus himself said that he came to give his life as a ransom in Mark 10:45. He has done the work on our behalf, and now he is asking us to do the work of believing in him. Whenever we find ourselves indulging in futile conduct, we must turn to the Lord, believe in the objective truth. Jesus has ransomed us. Get a friend or a spiritual mentor to pray with you. They can help us, support us in faith, receive God's forgiveness and grace in prayer and confession. That's where we will find God's strength and keep going, even in the face of sins that seem hard to overcome. With each act of faith in Jesus' work on your behalf, we are taking another step to the road towards freedom that Jesus has won for us. So Jesus, just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were caught up in, we thank you for ransoming us. Help us to walk in freedom. And that's Breakfast with God and Nice Radio. I'm Dougie the Freitas with you. Nice station. 2% radio, 98% love. Because what is man? What is man? What is man? Stay tuned to Nice.
Dougie, I love getting up with you in the morning.
Dougie? Who's Dougie?
You know, Dougie the Freitas from Nice Radio.
Oh, okay then. Well, let's get up and get in gear.
Oh no, not before you give me that kiss on the back of my neck.
Ingear, our early morning show, brought to you Monday to Friday on Nice Radio by Douglas the Freitas. Ingear, Monday to Friday from 6:35 in the morning to 9 o'clock. 2.5 hours of early morning wake-up action. Don't miss it, Monday to Friday, Ingear on Nice Radio.
Well, I tell you, don't rev it so hard so early in the morning. You're gonna blow that engine. Be good, be kind, and be careful to your vehicle. If you want it to take care of you, you got to take care of it. Nice radio for nice people. This is the Ingear Show on Nice Radio.
I passed by a brethren the other day. If you see he plays rat and cockroach racing, mosquito fighting one another for come knee in your ears, and the amount of woodlights I see, I had to wonder if them been in the wood with no attack and Billy Ark. I said, bye, call Flick.
For the eradication of pests, Flick is your answer. Before and after construction of your domestic and commercial buildings, Flick uses environmentally safe chemicals and keep washrooms fresh with the Aroma Odor Control and the FemCare Sanitary Disposal Systems. Call Flick Pest Control today at 457-1857 or click www.flickpestcontrol.com.
Bowman's Pharmacy, why choose us? We have all the prescriptions and over-the-counter medications, personal care products, lowest price guaranteed. Located conveniently next to the Bank of SVG on Grenville Street. Opening hours Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Email us bowmanspharmacy@yahoo.com. Call us today at 456-2235 or 593-3918. Bowman's Pharmacy, easy to find and ready to serve you.
Since 2012, we have provided reliable, professional dialysis services in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are now proud to offer you new solutions for your health problems. Each new solution is being delivered to you with the same high degree of care and professionalism. We also use the best technology in the delivery of our services. So, does your doctor need a precise view of what's happening inside your body? Let us perform an ultrasound for you. Ladies, if it's your breasts, then choose our mammography service. For all issues related to men and women's health at any stage in your life, our team can perform the necessary investigations to put your mind at ease and recommend solutions for your problems. If it's to see within your chest or check for broken bones and fractures, then use our state-of-the-art U-Arm X-ray service. For you aging men and women, we can now check your bone density, which will reduce any complications that may arise with overall bone health, osteoporosis, or arthritis. Health Solutions will provide answers and results in a timely, accurate manner in the most comfortable environment, while you are taken care of by well-trained and experienced staff. Please call us today at 451-2836 or 434-3170, or visit us online at healthsolutionsSVG.com. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Health Solutions, where we are providing solutions in SVG with care.
Chris, I buy the tickets. We in VIP, boys.
Sweet. But which VIP you get? Regular VIP, VVIP, Platinum VIP, or Diamond VIP?
It just says VIP.
Sounds like general then. VIP is not what it used to be, but immunization is always in style. The parties might change, but vaccinations are still saving lives. Remember to get your shots for HPV, polio, measles, hepatitis, and tetanus. A message from the Pan American Health Organization with support from the Caribbean Development Bank and Government of Canada.
A pleasant good morning to those who are now joining us, those who have been with us from the wee hours of the morning. I want to thank you for being there. Remember, whatever you do or say today, whether you agree or you disagree vehemently on a matter or point, be it family, social, religious, or political, to do it in love, because love is God. Love is of God. Love conquers all. I wanted to have a nice day today, a great day, a most wonderful day. Ladies, keep sugar jealous. Well, why the government keep making a fool of themselves? You see, Adriana King has been abused. You don't have to like Adriana King, you know. You don't have to like anyone. But there's some principal truth about the behavioral pattern of this ULP administration. And when you say that, a lot of people get upset and they bar you from participating in this and that, but it is a fact. Look at the civil servants, the persons who, teachers and so forth, who's been forced out of their jobs. Look how many times the public service union, the teachers union had to go to court, and still they can't get justice, even when the court say they deserve their justice. So you lock up Adriana King. You lock up this, you lock up that, only to have these things. Why are you harassing people? Why don't you just give back the girl, the woman, her job? She's a girl anymore. She's a big woman. And a professional at that. You may not like her because she is an extrovert and she expresses herself in ways that you don't like. But all of us don't have things in us that we don't even like in ourselves. But look at that. Adriana case has been dismissed. Ralph get a police is who hit Ralph in his head, With exuberance of carrying out the dictator's wishes, the dictator get hit in his head in a protest because of his arrogance, ignorance, and stupidity. He wanted to show that he could walk through any protest crowd. Even the President of America, the Secret Service that stopped Trump, wanted to drive down a particular road because he feel he had the right as president to do what he feel like. And they turn him back. What police say can't turn back Ralph? If Ralph want to go and do something and police say, no, you can't go there, that is not right and it's dangerous. No, he put himself and put the police in harm's way. The police baton is who hit Ralph in his head and bust his head. A little bus and a small bus now, And you run Barbados to get MRI and all kind of thing done. But Adriana King, who has been out of a job for so long, the appeal court said, no, dismiss that forever. How you like it? You like it? All right. You like it? Well, this is Ron Brown. Well, freedom. I'll have running this morning, 8:35 this morning. I'll have running.
Kumbia ya ye, kumbia ya ye, kumbia ya ye. Time and time again, you know I feel your pain. Lady High Ruler wants land of the blessed. From your hills so green to waters serene, you roam me how I long for your happiness. But everywhere I turn I see misery and people living in hopelessness. Crime and violence now a normalcy. This is not the same land that Jaja blessed. No, no, not the land that Jaja blessed. Too much hatred and distress. Couldn't be the land that Jaja blessed. That's why we got to break these shackles and chains. Be rid of those that cause it pain. Time to breathe a new breath of freedom and feel free blood flowing through me.
As the man Ron B with freedom cry. Ron B will be in 8:35. Speak about his new calypsos. That is one of them, Freedom Cry.
Ready, set, surf. Singer, your favorite family store is now online. Log on today at www.singersvg.com and enjoy our store and products right at your fingertips. Now online are your trusted brands that you have come to love. Refrigerators to chest freezers, gas cookers to toasters, air fryers, mattresses, living room sets, and so much more. Browse our products, check the specs, compare brands and prices, and request parts all online. We have also made bill payments easier, more convenient, and simpler just for you. Log on to www.singersvg.com to learn more. Singer, your family company is keeping up with you and the times. Visit our website today and experience a whole new world of Singer, your trusted online family company.
44 million fans, 11 players, 1 Flow, bleeding we colors, celebrating we greatness. With every six, every wicket, every moment of glory, we show the world what we made of. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. Join We Bacchanal. Feel We Energy. This is We Game. Visit discoverflow.co. Flow, official telecom supporter of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
Nice Radio's birthday celebration package is brought to you with the compliments of the following.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massy Stores. Massy Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good, that good. When you shop at Massy Stores, that good.
Massy Stores, our family serving your family. Welcome to Subway, where you can always have it your way. My name is Stacy. What can I make for you?
Hey, Stacy. I'll have a chicken teriyaki salad. All veggies, please. And for my daughter, Naomi, a pizza. Naomi, what would you like to have on your pizza?
Pepperoni bacon.
They've got tomatoes as well.
Pepperoni bacon.
What about some fresh onions, corn, pineapple?
Pepperoni bacon.
Naomi, you can also have olives, jalapeno, extra meat.
Nope. Pepperoni bacon.
Stacy, can I have one chicken teriyaki salad, all veggies, please, and a pizza with pepperoni and bacon?
You can have it your way.
Come into our uptown or downtown location today or order on your favorite delivery app. Subway. Have it your way.
The birthday winner of the week will receive a $20 gift voucher from Massy Store and a $20 meal voucher from Subway.
Okay, all right, we got a lot of persons on the list this morning. We start with our WhatsApp messages. And good morning, Dougie. Glad to have you back. We'd like to send out birthday greetings to my son, Tony Fraser Bradley, celebrating his birthday today. Greetings coming from his mom, Punks, dad, Bootsy, his girlfriend, Shalian, his children at home, abroad, brothers and sisters, nieces, nephews, well, you know, the whole family circle, and Inspector Ron James and Sufre St. Lucia. Happy birthday from Punks and Bunzi, all the others. You don't know what that is. Let's use on the line. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, my dear. How are you this
Nice,
morning?
great, wonderful. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sending out back greetings to Chelsea Pierre of Diamond Fantasy
What's
Village.
her name?
Chelsea.
Kelsey Pierre.
Yeah, Chelsea Pierre. Coming from her mom, Belinda, her father, Livingston, her brother, her grandfather, Ralph Ambrose, better known as Cowboy Jack Rollins, her aunts and uncle, other family member, myself, Mrs. Best, which is her cousin. I want to restore God, which is blessing, God guidance, and God protection. I'm sending out back a belated birthday greetings to Mishka. Crystal, Mishka, so maybe. Doroth, Mishka Doroth. She's living in America. She celebrated yesterday. Greetings from her loving mom, Maul, her sister Michelle, her brother Brenton, Maxwell and Dayton, and from her two children, her loving husband. I do hope and trust she did have a wonderful day yesterday, and that God will continue to guide and protect her. To Bernadette Webb of Pine Hill, greetings from her loving husband, Kelroy, her two children, Keisha and Lisa, her three grandchildren, brothers and sisters, also from her customers and the Widey Lima, myself, Mrs. Bess. I do hope Bon have a wonderful day today, and that God will continue to bless and keep her. And to Pam Sam of Edinburgh, she also celebrating today, from her fiancé, from her children, her grandchildren, other family member, and from myself, Mrs. Bess. I want to wish all of them God with his blessing, guidance, and protection. To all my loving husband, Mr. Eustace, have a blessed day. I love you, Major. You all have a blessed day. Dougie, keep that peace, love.
Amen.
You have a
God
wonderful
bless.
day.
All right. God bless you. Good morning, Mr. D. I'd like to send up birthday greetings to a wonderful dear friend and family, Pam Samuel Edinburgh. That's so you got that already. We got another caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Dougie. Welcome back. How are you?
Hey, where get this South Rivers or Byra?
Byra.
I thought they send you up South Rivers back.
No.
Who's celebrating?
Pastor Conroy Jock of Sharpsdale. He's celebrating his birthday today. Greetings going out to him from his wife, Silnet, all his children and grandchildren overseas in Vincy, and also from all the Open Bible churches, especially the Open Bible Church in Byra. Everybody come to wish Pastor Jack a happy birthday today. Hope you'll enjoy his January to see many and many more birthdays to come, and may God's favor continue to be upon him. Dougie, you have a blessed day, and you and the rest of the staff.
And you have a wonderful day, my dear.
Okay, Dougie.
Good morning, Mr. DeFreitas. Birthday greetings going out to beautiful young lady Stephanie Art of Calder Ridge. Wishing you God's richest blessing, hoping that you will live to see many, many more years to come. May God grant you the desires of your heart. Have a fantastic day. Greetings coming from mom, dad, grandma, sister, brothers, cousins, Elvis, aunties in Great Dolores, Dion James in Calder. All of that. Another one coming from the Suttons and for that same person in Calder. Okay, that's for Stephanie. Two of that. Tony Fraser up there in Barley. You celebrating today? Let's see who's on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you this morning?
I'm fine.
Yeah, fine. You blow away?
No, I'm blessed.
Oh, you're blessed, flying. You're blessed. Nice, great, and wonderful then.
Yes.
Where you calling from?
Fountain.
And who's celebrating?
Jenny John Shatibile, Sharp Shatibile. Celebrating her birthday today. I'm wishing her all the best and hope she lives to see many, many more.
I hope she has a great day.
Yes, and God will bless her.
All right.
Yeah, beautiful niece of mine.
All right.
Coming from Leslie.
She's married?
Yeah, Auntie Leslie. No, a young lady.
A beautiful niece of mine. I was asked if she married because you never know, somebody may want to marry her.
Well, you never know. Beautiful.
Stay nice, my dear. Stay nice. All right? Okay, then.
All the best.
It is actually 7 o'clock already, so I got to go. But we have Ian Vera of King Garden, singer, Mr. Singer. Ian, you ain't getting away today, no. Erica, your brother, Candy, all the others want you to have a nice day today. Myself, you know the crew are you just hang with, but Keith Boy and all of them, we want to wish you happy birthday. Good morning.
My brother Douglas, good morning.
You know, I don't like when people
welcome back, and I hope you brought back a full suitcase.
Full. It depends on what full with what.
Full of kisses. Yeah.
Oh.
I want to say happy birthday to my daughter, not to be Roxanne Pampy of Cigarette Redemption Church. We're celebrating her birthday today. Greetings going out to her from her fiancé, her children, her mom, dad, brothers, sisters, in-laws, workers of Randy. We all come together to wish Roxanne a happy birthday today. Great time, and that you will have God's continuous blessing, great health, happiness, prosperity. And also from the workers of Randy, wishing a happy birthday.
All right. Stay nice. All right.
You have a blessed one.
All right, I ain't taking no more calls. They don't call me. Oh, Lord, I have one more call. I'll take it. I don't take it already. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. DeFreitas.
Hey, well, good thing I take it, but I get divorced.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh, Spring Village.
Oh, a bit wet, overcast.
All right, okay. Let me be the sunshine of your life.
Okay, Mr. DeFreitas.
Hey, don't make grenadines say that.
Okay, Mr. DeFreitas, I have a belated birthday. I have a beautiful, loving cousin of mine, Clintisha Franklin. She celebrated yesterday.
What, Princina?
Clintisha.
Okay.
Yes, and all these greetings going out to her from her dear loving mom.
She in Spring Village?
Excuse me?
She in Spring Village?
Yes, Spring Village.
Okay.
Casmaba Franklin, Randall Franklin, all her brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, aunts and uncle, and from the rest of the home circle, everyone joined to wish her a great day, a wonderful day, and I pray and trust God that she do enjoy her day yesterday. Clintisha, we love you, and I pray God blessing upon you, and that you will live to see many and many more birthdays to come. Enjoy your day. Mr. Defrators, hello?
Yeah, listen.
Please, you can send me Alice's number. It's so sad this morning when I heard that her husband passed.
Yeah, I will get it for you and shout you, okay?
Okay then. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.
All right. That's it. I ain't taking no more calls because I still had to call out some names. Princess Michelle Ballantyne. She works at Randy's supermarket at Annesville. I hope you have a nice day today. Angela Moses in the USA. Leslie Mackey. All remember Leslie Mackey who used to work 705 engineer there at 705. Well, he's celebrating today. I hope the wife kiss him up. But, it is last time I saw him in the supermarket. My cousin's daughter in the States, Celia Jackson. All right, Celia Jackson is celebrating today. She's somewhere in North Carolina, somewhere in the USA. Morning, Celia. I hope you have a nice day today. Let's take this.
General Hardware still has the best prices on steel, lumber, and plywood. So go on, compare prices. And if by chance you find a better price, no stress. Just talk to the General, and they will beat that price plus give you special priority delivery. Yes, General Hardware offers free island-wide delivery on most purchases, so you never have to worry about getting your goods on site on time. Plus, shopping at General Hardware is a pleasant experience with friendly, knowledgeable staff always ready to serve. What more could you wish for, huh? So come to General Hardware for proper service, lowest prices, free delivery, and see why nobody beats the General. Nobody.
Bunady Supermarket in Kingstown, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices. At Bunady Supermarket number 2, located at Upper Middle Street, we are proud to serve you. We are second to none. Call us at 457-1616. We at Bunady Supermarket number 2 will always be here for you. Bunady Supermarket, serving the nation with quality service and excellent prices.
Ground control, come in. It's the space station. We have an unidentified object for review. Over.
Go ahead, space station. Object tracking available.
It seems to be.
Go ahead. Go ahead, space station.
Okay, I've made my decision. It's a cricket ball.
What?
6. You into the top and into the sky.
The ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
It's out of this world.
Nice Radio's news highlights is coming to you with the compliments of the following.
Shop at Lanes where you come first. For value and quality you can trust. Lanes. For home hardware, fashion and more. The best prices at every store. A warm fancy welcome is waiting for you. At Lanes, your family store for value.
It is now 6 minutes after 7. Nice Radio's news and sports highlights. Dougie Freight is presenting. And the government finds itself in another embarrassing losing legal cases, one after the other. Adriana King is the latest. Yesterday, her case was dismissed for obstructing Gonzalez going to the precinct of Parliament in a protest of which he got his head bust, and it is suspected is a baton from the police because he decided to walk through the protest. But she was charged. She's been out of a job now for some time, and hopefully that she would get her job back as a teacher. Leader of the opposition and president of the New Democratic Party, the Honorable Dr. Godwin Friday, held a meeting with Supervisor of Elections, Mrs. Dora James, at his office on Thursday, 23rd of May, 2024. At present, the meeting, fallen members of the NDP, Vice President Major Leacock, Chairman Daniel Cummins, and Secretary General Brenton Smith. The meeting was requested by the Supervisor of Elections to give an update of the plans of the Electoral Office to expunge the voters' list and to solicit the cooperation of the NDP. Mrs. James is committed to doing all in her power. She said, the leader said, to produce an accurate voters list and to continue in dialogue with the new Democratic Party. The zonal and mental health and how mental health is playing a significant role in the level of crime and criminality in SVG. Members of Parliament and Area Representative for West Kingston, Daniel Cummins, opine the simple reality is that the ULP government has failed miserably. Here is Cummins.
Mental health is not just pushed aside. It is not recognized. It is not treated as an illness. And the government puts the very minimal resources into dealing with a component of our healthcare that is crucial. If a country can go for so long in this day and age without having a qualified person in the mental health institution that can deal with matters before the court of law,
More of that, the comprehensive local news at 8 o'clock. In the meantime, we had joining him on the New Times program yesterday, caretaker for East St. George, Lavon Velox, contributing to the discussion on mental health. Velox said it is not well treated, this can affect families.
And it took me back to my brother's funeral earlier this year. And I'm the first to admit that he had an issue with, substance abuse. And there was absolutely no place for him to get rehabilitation. And I did mention that when I did the eulogy, because I'm saying that, lives are being lost to substance abuse. Families are left to grieve with no redress, no place to go, no place to seek solace. You just have to depend on each other. And, it's difficult at, a broken family trying to heal each other. It's really not the best case scenario.
Lavon Velox, more at 8 o'clock local news. On Saturday, June 1st, will mark the 163rd anniversary of the arrival of 2,474 Indians from India to SVG during the years 1861 to 1880. For many years, SVG Indian Heritage Foundation held reenactments at Indian arrival there at Indian Bay, where boat arrived with persons and Indian descent and friends dressed in Indian wear were given their certificates of assignment to various estates in the state. An official ceremony followed with address from dignitaries, breakfast sharing, and photo sessions. This year, the Indian Heritage Foundation will be collaborating with the Calder Neighborhood Watch Committee to host a national cultural and educational rally in Calder. On a recent visit of the then President of India, a road in Calder was named Indian Drive. In Carnival news, in keeping with the culture alive, the graduates Calypso 10 held their first show last evening at the Russell's Auditorium. Last night, guests were Homi, Hero, Tajo, Garo, Iowa, Virgia, Nubian Empress, Selena, Samantha, Buster Ski, Alexandra Armstrong, Jegul, Bad Creation, Rankin Sam, Shaka, Ozari, Flanka, and Abuza, Regimat. Tonight, we'll see the turn of the Upstage, followed by Unto on Thursday at Russell Cinema. Prime Minister Gonzalez has questioned the level of contribution being made by local businesses in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for our Carnival festive Vinci Mass. He was appearing on WFM Issues at Hand. He said that he doubts that the contribution being made what they should be by local businesses. In police news, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force wishes to remind the public that a national firearms amnesty NF4 2024 will conclude Friday, 31st of May 2024. The National Firearms Amnesty Initiative began on March 1st, 2024. We give you more details in our 8 o'clock local news. The police force also is deeply saddened to announce the passing of Corporal 118 Vanley Bruce. Corporal Bruce tragically lost his life on Sunday, May 26, 2024, approximately 9:56 a.m. Police received information about this accident, and Nice Radio send out sympathies to the family also. 43-year-old Ronald Isaacs, better known as John Small, a resident of Montrose community, has been arrested and charged by lawmen for a breach of a court order which was issued by Senior Magistrate Colin John on the 7th of March 2024. He was on Tuesday, 28th of May 2024, escorted to the Kingston Magistrate Court before Senior Magistrate Tamika McKenzie, facing two separate charges on the 23rd and 26th of May, to which he entered pleas of guilty. The court ordered the 7th of March. Isaac was taken before the magistrate on a charge of theft, during which time he entered plea of not guilty. He was allowed bail. One condition was that he be present at the Montrose home 7 p.m. to 8 daily, on a daily basis, until the case is heard. However, on the 23rd, police acted on certain information, met Isaacs in Paul's Avenue, during which hours he should have been at home. He broke his curfew. So he was remanded in custody until Thursday, the 30th of May, where he would remain. We move to the regional highlights from Caribbean News now.
From the Caribbean News Desk, the morning edition. Good morning. I'm Kendall Morgan.
And I'm Dennis Chabrol with the latest from across the Caribbean.
Residents of Dutch St. Martin are going to the polls on August 19th. Nomination day is July 2nd. An initial decree had set July 18th as election day and May 31st as nomination day, but these were changed amid concerns about meeting those deadlines. The Department of Civil Registry is also on record as saying that it could not have guaranteed careful preparation and orderly conduct of the elections. The early elections are being called after the coalition government lost its majority in Parliament last week.
United States Democratic Congressman Jonathan Jackson says he'll be taking back complaints of discrimination against Afro-Guyanese to other U.S. politicians. He told us the Caribbean News Desk after yesterday's meeting with residents of the Afro-Guyanese community of Mocha, Arcadia.
Absolutely. I'll share this with my colleagues, the ranking member of the Foreign Affairs Committee, as well as the leader of the Democratic Party, and with my colleagues. I will encourage them to come down here on subsequent visits as well to have an assessment. And I'll share with them, as reported to me by the residents that came out.
Several residents said that they believed that they were being discriminated against, a claim that triggered an uproar after Government Minister Kwame McCoy rebutted.
And I'm very upset of the manner and the way in which the government treats Afro-Guyanese in this country. And this has been going on for years.
For those who are claiming racism at the hands of the government, let us just think about whether the issues that are before us has anything to do with race versus what the reality is.
But the Illinois congressman calmly rescued the meeting and restored order.
If I could have a moment, please. What I would like to do, and I thank you so much for your candor, I would like to limit this conversation to the residents reporting to me.
Expressing concern about rising cases of extortion by criminal gangs, Trinidad and Tobago's opposition parliamentarian Rudal Munilau is calling for a specialized unit in the country's police force to tackle the problem.
That is a separate new offense now, where gang members are asking businessmen in central Trinidad and St. Augustine, Tanapuna along the corridor for as much as $30,000 per month for quote-unquote protection. When they fail to do that, when they refuse to do this, then their families are exposed to kidnapping. They're exposed to murder, to being shot. And this is a crisis we face now, and we call upon the TTPS to establish a specialized unit to deal with extortion by gang members.
United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres is concerned that despite the heavy efforts to date, the core problems surrounding climate change remain outstanding. The Secretary General is attending the 4th International Conference of Small Island States being held in Antigua.
The essential aspects of the problem remain unresolved. We are still seeing emissions growing. We are still seeing the impact of climate change worsening.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Gaston Brown expects this Antigua Sense conference will have as a main outcome a center of excellence to close some of the gaps that have been restricting the development of many small island states.
That center of excellence will have a number of facilities. So, for example, there will be a SIDS data hub as we seek to provide more timely and certainly reliable data to SIDS to assist with planning. We also will ensure that there is a faster transfer of technology to SIDS, to include artificial intelligence and other ICT developments that will take place in the future. We have a third initiative that is an investment forum in which we'll be hosting a biennial conference to attract investments in SIDS.
Private Cuban entrepreneurs will now be allowed to open and access U.S. bank accounts online to support their businesses. The U.S. Treasury Department says these regulatory amendments update and clarify authorizations in support of internet-based services to promote internet freedom in Cuba, support independent Cuban private sector entrepreneurs, and expand access to certain financial services for the Cuban people. Previously, they were not allowed to access their U.S. bank accounts online from Cuba. This has been the morning edition from the Caribbean News Desk. You may contact us by phone or WhatsApp at +592 700 9293. Thanks for listening.
Still in the region, Guyana government through the Ministry of Legal Affairs on Monday published a draft of Sexual Offences Amendment Bill 2024, seeking recommendations and proposals from civil society. Grenada, for the first 5 months 2024, the Royal Grenada Police Force confiscated almost the same number of illegal firearms seized in 2023. To date, they confiscated over 25 illegal firearms. Also, to date, $5 million worth of drug seizures took place in Grenada. Barbados Road Safety Association has urged the authorities to pay more attention to the signage and road markings as upgraded roads in all the mills and paves initiative, with 10 roads dead so far this year. As final preparations continue for the ICC T20 Cricket World Cup, BRASA President Ronald Lowe told Barbados yesterday the multi-million-dollar road repair program around the island, particularly in around Bridgetown, should be seen as a positive sign for road safety. In St. Lucia, the National Emergency Management Organization NEMO Director Kenesha Jeffrey Isbert has advised residents of St. Lucia to prepare for the upcoming 2024 Atlantic hurricane season, which officially begins June 1st. In Antigua, well, we give you that already from the Caribbean News now. In the BVI Premium, Dr. Natalia Wilty has emphasized the need for public reduction to adapt to the new governance system that will have been born from implementing the Commission of Inquiry recommendations. In a recent interview, Premier stated that the reforms are intended to create a clear and transparent system for sensitive issues such as immigration, belong the status application for which past administration usually process with discretion. In the Bahamas, the Royal Bahamas Police Force Urban Renewal Division received 11 Kia Seltos yesterday to distribute to 11 centers throughout the Providence. Office in charge of Urban Renewal Assistant Commissioner of Police Anthony Rowell explained that the cars at the centers are needed to assist officers with their daily patrols. In Jamaica, the Crime Monitoring Oversight Committee, CMOC, has complained that despite the government's commitment to providing funding, no financial support has been forthcoming from the state, and this has been limiting its capacity to adequately function. In Latin America, the Mexican mayoral candidate who survived an armed attack in which campaign manager was killed has been given police protection. Albino Gomez disappeared after attack in southern Guerrero State on Sunday, and his party said he had been kidnapped, but he went into hiding after his entourage, some of them were killed by armed gangs. Donald Trump lawyers spent closing arguments in a historic hush money trial, attacking the credibility of prosecutor star witness, calling him the greatest liar of all times. In his final pitch to jurors on Tuesday before deliberations, Mr. Trump lead lawyer Todd Blanche said Mr. Trump's former fixer Michael Cohen, a convicted felon, was not to be trusted. He's literally like an MVP of liars, Mr. Blanche told the court. He lies constantly. Cohen alleges that Mr. Trump directed him to make hush money payments to an adult film star in exchange for her silence before the 2016 elections. In the UK, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak says the Conservatives would scrap some university courses in England and replace them with 100,000 apprenticeships per year. The party says it would replace the worst performing degrees that it considers a rip-off because of high dropout rates and poor job prospects. In Africa, South Africa is prepared for today's landmark general election despite orchestration of undermining to the credibility of the outcome. After videos circulated over the weekend raised suspicions of the transparency of the process.
Or a push.
South Africa Chief Electoral Officer of the Independent Electoral Commission, C. Mamabolo, has warned that there is a clear orchestration to undermine the credibility of the upcoming election.
I think in this election, there's a clear orchestration to undermine the credibility of the outcome. The videos that you saw over the weekend are not an accident, but it's a clear, orchestrated endeavor to say this election could not have been free and fair, even before they have.
Mamabolo was referring to a video of an incident in the Eastern Cape province involving a truck that contained electoral rolls that was looted amid a taxi strike.
In the Middle East, the U.S. does not believe Israel has launched a full-scale invasion in Rafah in the southern Gaza, White House spokesman John Kirby said. Mr. Kirby's remark came hours after Israeli forces were reported to have reached the center of the city and seized strategically important hill overlooking the nearby border of Egypt. He was also responding to questions about Israeli airstrike resulting in fire on Sunday that killed 45 Palestinian in tent camps. Finally, as India votes to elect a new government, all eyes on the northern state of Uttar Pradesh, commonly known as by its initial UP. It's spread over an area roughly the size of Britain. The state packs nearly 4 times as many people. With an estimated 250 million people, it is India's most populous state and would be the 5th largest in the world if it was an independent country after India, China, United States, and Indonesia, and ahead of Pakistan or Brazil. The state is among just 3 in India which are voting in all 7 phases in the elections, which are spread over 44 days. Voting ends 1st June, and the results will be announced on the 4th of June. That's the news highlights. Dougie the Freighter's presented sports coming up. Stay tuned. 7:27 is the time.
This moment is all that I've been dreaming of. Well, focus. Join the vibes for the ICC Men's T20 World Cup in the Party Stand. Enjoy live performances by top artists, the hottest DJs, and so much more. Get your tickets today from Korea City Store, Kingstown. ICC Men's T20 World Cup, the vibes in the Party Stand. It's going to be out of this world. Get your tickets now.
Support the F15 Cricket Softball Tournament in their fundraising mouth-watering barbecue, cricket final, and Ballarama playoff on Sunday, June 2nd, 2024 at the Richmond Hill playing field. On the menu, pork, chicken, and fish. For tickets, call 454-2805, 593-3452, 593-2971, or 497-5667. The event kicks off at 2 p.m. Drinks and beverages will be on sale. There'll be bouncing castle, music entertainment, and a whole lot more. See you there.
And now for the latest in sports, sponsored by the following.
Looking for sporting gear for all sports? Well, there's only one place to shop. ComSport. ComSport supplies gear for cricket, soccer, netball, table and lawn tennis, track and field, and more. ComSport provides brand name soccer shoes, socks, shin guards, balls, slippers, goalkeeper gloves, and many more accessories. Plus uniforms, complete with tops, shorts, socks, and numbers. Also in stock, cricket gear, balls, pads, shoes with spikes, batting gloves, netball shoes, balls, and bibs. And to top it off, ComSport has introduced a new line of trophies for all events. It's located in the Computech building on the second floor, opposite the financial complex on Bay Street, Kingstown. For more information, call 456-2691. That's 456-2691. ComSport.
CK Grays and Company is the number one supermarket for 100% intention. The intention supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always save by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number one. CK Grays and Company, and we are Vincent John, a supermarket for you and me.
St. Vincent Containers proudly introduces its high-quality bathroom tissue. Furtis, Lilies, Midushi. Manufactured to conform to local, CARICOM, and international standards. Tested and certified by the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Bureau of Standards. No roll less than 300 sheets. Legitimate sheet and core sizes. Virgin pulp, no recycled. Soft but not lightweight. Professionally produced and packaged. Now available throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Furtis, Lilies, Midushi. Excellent Vincentian products.
InstaCash, giving you the chance to win more money from the National Lotteries Authority. Get our new $2 game, Money Tree. Match at least 4 symbols and win cash up to $3,000. There's also 5 times the cash for $2, 10 times the cash for $3, and 20 times the cash for only $5, offering you up to $10,000. Win instantly with InstaCash, where there's no waiting for a draw. InstaCash, fast, so easy to play.
The public is asked to note that chiropractor Dr. Edmund Seeley is now conducting clinic and will see patients by appointments only. To make an appointment, call 456-9318 or 531-5318.
Sports report for Wednesday, the 29th of May 2024. In the bank of SVG National Netball Competition in last evening's games. Blaze Strikers 23, Country Mead Town Maple 17. Sion Hill Sports Club 1, 42. Cashways Green Hill 33. For today's games, Chatterer Stars versus On Track Exceed Sports Club 3 in the Vitamalt Youth Development Division 4 knockout at the Kingston National Nutrition Netball Center starting at 4:45. In football, in the top belay football, Century Water washed, smashed, trashed Hilltop Ballers 17-0. The scores were Kenneth Dalloway 6, Bailey 3, D'Souza 2, Delimo, Pompey, Cadogan, Grant, and Cumberbatch 1 goal apiece. In the South Leeward Village competition on Monday the 27th, Top Camden Park 4-0 Rusha Bay. The goal scorers was Tyrese Charles 2, Dominic Thomas 1, and Tini Delplesh 1. Results on Tuesday 28th in the South Leeward Village competition, Rose Place 4, Clare Valley 0. In the Bayabu Football League yesterday, the match between Twin Ballers and Vultures ended with Vultures winning by default. Today's match will see Caesars Real Estate Mongrenin United versus Pioneers. In the Shabs Football League, in the first semi-final game, Big Yard Strikers defeated Police 1-0. That's all for local sports. Dougie De Freitas presenting. In the rest of the sporting disciplines, in cricket, in the third T20 game between England and Pakistan was abandoned without a ball due to rain, hampering both teams' preparations for the upcoming T20 World Cup schedule to begin on Sunday in the USA and Guyana. The fourth game is set to be played on Thursday. The USA versus Bangladesh warm-up match was called off due to the conditions of the facilities at the Grand Prairie Stadium in Texas as a result of strong thunderstorms, flash flooding, and tornadoes in that area. Netherlands defeated Sri Lanka in the T20 warm-up match on Tuesday. Netherlands 181 for 5, Sri Lanka 161. Papua New Guinea lost their T20 warm-up match against Oman ahead of their opening encounter against the West Indies in one of the two opening games on Sunday. Top performers in the IPL, most runs, Virat Kohli, 741, Gujarat Gilwat, 583, Titan Parag, 573, Travis Head, 567, Sanju Samson, 531. In the bowling, Harshal Patel, 24 wickets, Vanu Chakara Kati, 21, and Jasprit Abumrat, 20. Sunil Narain was named player of the tournament. In football, the UEFA Conference League final will be contested today. Olympiacos go ahead with Florentina. In the women's football friendly, Guatemala plays Chile. In men's finals, Curacao versus Aruba, Mali versus Seychelles, and Tanzania versus Sudan. And that's in more men's friendlies, not finals, friendlies. Some of the results in the French Open on Tuesday in tennis. Novak Djokovic defeated Pierre Herbert 6-4, 7-6, 6-4. Osaka defeated Lucia Berzetti 6-1, 4-6, 7-5. Potensiva defeated Sloane Stevens 6-1, 6-4. Azarenka defeated Padova-Voska 6-1, 6-0. Svitolina beat Peliskova 3-6, 6-4, 6-2. Rybakina beat Greet Minot 6-2, 6-3 and the tournament continues today. In basketball, Charles Barkley is one game away from enjoying summer vacation, but he also has an important decision away from feeling like he got fired. Barkley exuded happiness Sunday night after the Dallas Mavericks took 3-0 Western Conference Finals lead over Minnesota Timberwolves. We are now 1 day away from vacation, y'all, Barkley said as he exited the arena. I am in a great mood. One more day, I will be on vacation for 4 months. In athletics, The Grenada Invitational Athletics International meet has been cancelled due to significant socio-economic challenges. The meet was scheduled to take place next week. World heptathlon champion Katrina Johnson-Thompson and Olympic 800-meter silver medalist Keely Hodgkinson have been named the British team for the next month's European Athletic Championships in Rome. The World 400 silver medalist Matthew Hudson-Smith and the World 100-meter bronze medalist Zanel Hughes are also included in the 72-strong team. Rising star Molly Courtney, crowned the World Indoor Championship in March, is joined in the women's pole vault by Olympic bronze medalist Holly Bradshaw. The European Championships take place over 6 days from 7th to the 12th of June, beginning 8 weeks before the start of the athletics in Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Josh Kerr has guaranteed British Olympic medals this summer in 1,500 meters as he set his sights on gold in Paris and a new national record after surpassing Steve Cram's 39-year-old mile best in Oregon. The 26-year-old finished ahead of Olympic champion Jakob Ingebrigtsen on Norway in Sunday's Diamond League meeting, with fellow scouts Neil Gurley and former world champion Jake Whittingham finishing 4th and 5th. Kerr, the current 1,500 world champion, thought it was probably one of the best mile fields that ever been assembled. Both Jake and Neil Gurley had been struggling with injuries over the past year or so, and that way they stepped up this week and was just phenomenal. That's all for sports. Dougie the Freitas presenting. Stay tuned tonight.
The weather is brought to you with the kind compliments of the following.
Operating a business these days can get really complicated. What if someone slips and falls? What if you get robbed or burglarized? What if the truck crashes and you lose everything? What if one of your employees get damaged? What if your product makes someone sick? Worry no more. Let Century Insurance protect you from those what-ifs. Century Insurance, offering employee liability, workman compensation, public liability, cash and goods in transit, bonds, professional indemnity, contractors all risk, and more. Talk to one of our friendly agents today. Call our Kingstown office at telephone number 456-2247 or Beckway 458-3855, or contact our representative, Mr. Jason Sargent, in the Bayshore Mall in Beckway at 454-4260. Call Century Insurance today. We can protect you. Century Insurance, upstairs the First St. Vincent Bank Building in Kingstown.
Hennessy. Drive responsibly. Sole agent and distributors. Gonzalez Liquors. The weather is compiled at the Met Office at the AIA and brought to you compliments Hennessy and Century Insurance. At 6 a.m., the weather was cloudy and hazy. The winds northeasterly at 17 kilometers per hour or 10 miles per hour. The temperature was 27.8 degrees Celsius and the relative humidity 85%. The barometric pressure was 1014.8 millibars. The last 24 rainfall was 16.3 millimeters. Yesterday's maximum temperature, 31.1 degrees Celsius. Last night's minimum, 21.4 degrees Celsius. Sunset today is at 6:27 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow, 5:37 a.m. Marine conditions, high tides, 11:57 a.m. and again at 10 p.m. One low tide at 4:18 p.m. Sea conditions, slight to moderate in open waters with swells 1 to 2 meters. Synopsis: a weak ridge pattern is a dominant feature. The forecast for today, fair to occasionally cloudy, slightly hazy and breezy at times with a few isolated showers. In the region and beyond, Trinidad 27 degrees and fair, Barbados 27 degrees, fair and breezy. Antigua 27 degrees and fair, San Juan, Puerto Rico, 27 degrees and cloudy. Miami, 27 degrees and cloudy. New York, 17 degrees and fair. Toronto, 13 degrees and cloudy. London, 17 degrees and overcast. That's the weather compiled at the Met Office at the AIA and brought to you compliments Hennessy and Century Insurance.
We would like to say that Captain Bligh XO aged rum is the best rum in the world. And now we can. Voted the world's best rum at the World Rum Awards 2014, Captain Bligh XO aged rum. World class in a glass.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors. Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in one. Hop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for a specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up. Reliability, convenience, and variety. Richardson Motors is your #1 stop.
Air filters, oil filters, fuel filters, disc pads and brake shoes, clutch disc, pressure plates, rotor plates, engine parts, fan belts, timing belts, oil seals, spark plugs, radiators, radiator hoses, water pumps, universal joints, suspension parts, KYB Japanese shocks for Toyota, Nissan, and Suzuki, tie rods, rack ends, ball joints. You can also get accessories, cleaning supplies, polishes, titanium tint, black tint, Valvoline motor oils, Toyota and Honda motor oils, transmission fluids, Michelin wiper blades, headlights, corner lights, HID kits, HID bulbs and ballast, LED bulbs, and much, much more can be had at Automax Auto Parts. Automax goes the extra mile and spend the extra dollar to ensure that you get first quality Japanese auto parts. Come see the difference at our showroom opposite the basketball court in Camden Park. Call us at 458-2000 or 529-2070. Visit us on Facebook, Automax Auto Parts. Drive the extra mile to get the best first quality auto parts.
Please note that we open on Sundays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Nice Radio Nice Driver comes to you every weekday morning just following the 7 a.m. weather report and repeated on afternoons from 4:30 p.m. Nice Radio Nice Driver is sponsored by the following. Welcome back to the Nice Driver program. Today we continue to look at driving tips on brake failure. If your brake fail, drive into the least hazardous area, not only for you, but for other vehicles and pedestrians around you. You should prioritize avoiding injuries to yourself and others. If you do not have a safe area on the road to pull off safely, look for a grass median, open field, or bushes to help slow the vehicle. Don't turn off your vehicle before you come to a complete stop. Turning off your vehicle will turn off your power steering, making it much harder to control. Some vehicle will cause your steering wheel to lock, giving you no control of your direction. When the vehicle has come to a complete stop, place it in park with the emergency brake on and do not attempt to move it. If you or anyone else is injured or there are significant damage to your vehicle, you need to call the emergency. If no injuries or damage occurred, you need to call a tow truck. That's the end of the Nice Driver program. Join us tomorrow morning after the weather forecast for another Nice Driver segment.
If you are a nice driver, you've got to take good care. When people board your van, you've got their lives in your hands, in your hands, your hands.
Cumbia, yeah, yeah. Cumbia, yeah, 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 yeah. Time and time again, you know I feel your pain. Lady High Ruler wants land of the blessed. From your hills so green to waters serene, to roam me how I long for your happiness. But everywhere I turn, I see misery and people living in hopelessness. Crime and violence now a normalcy. This is not the same land that Jaja blessed. No, no, not the land that Jaja blessed. Too much hatred and distrust. Couldn't be the land that Jaja blessed. That's why we got to break these shackles and chains. Be rid of those that cause it pain. Time to breathe a new breath of freedom and feel free blood flowing through veins. So come chant with me. Oh, we need freedom is a right. It will be one Indian we said. Oppressors of my people. Oh, we need freedom is a right. It will be one Indian we said. Oppressors of my people free. Be one Indian we said. Cumbia ya ye, cumbia ya ye, cumbia ya ye. All through slavery, we fought to be free. We battled oppressors and their chains. From our colonial past, we could be free at last. To be independent was our aim. Self-determination we now can boast. We are an independent country. Choose the leaders we want to steer the course. We control our destiny. So we say, we control our destiny. To where we like, cause we free. We not no puppets and no country, but believe me, got to break these shackles and chains. Be rid of those that cause it pain. Time to breathe a new breath of freedom and feel free blood flowing through the veins. So come chant with me. Oh, me, freedom is a right. We want Indian we said. Oppressors set my people free. Oh, me, freedom is a right. We want Indian we said. Oppressors set my
Live broadcast of INSI Mass 2024 is coming to you with the kind compliments of the following.
TK Graves and Company is the number one supermarket, 100% intention. The intention supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always save by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number one. TK Graves and Company, and we are Vincent Johns, a supermarket for you and me.
InstaCash, giving you the chance to win more money from the National Lotteries Authority. Get our new $2 game, Money Tree. Match at least 4 symbols and win cash up to $3,000. There's also 5 times the cash for $2, 10 times the cash for $3, and 20 times the cash for only $5, offering you up to $10,000. Win instantly with InstaCash, where there's no waiting for a draw. InstaCash, fast, so easy to play.
Enjoy KFC's finger licking good chicken every day. Don't miss out on our crazy daily promotions. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at KFC St. Vincent to keep in the know. Can't make it to a restaurant? Call or WhatsApp us for delivery. Kingston 485-6555. Honnestville 4564122. You can also pre-order and pick up in Kingston at 534-6555. Honnestville 526-4122.
Randy's Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy's Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy's Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
44 million vans, 11 players, 1 flow. Bleeding we colors, celebrating we greatness. With every six, every wicket, every moment of glory, we show the world what we made of. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. Join We Bacchanal. Feel We Energy. This is We Game. Visit discoverflow.co. Flow, official telecom supporter of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
Nice Radio's birthday celebration package is brought to you with the compliments of the following.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massy Stores. Massy Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good, that good. When you shop at Massy Stores, that good.
Massy Stores, our family serving your family.
Welcome to Subway, where you can always have it your way. My name is Stacy. What can I make for you?
Hey Stacy, I'll have a chicken teriyaki salad. All veggies, please. And for my daughter Naomi, a pizza. Naomi, what would you like to have on your pizza?
Pepperoni bacon.
They've got tomatoes as well.
Pepperoni bacon.
What about some fresh onions, corn, pineapple?
Pepperoni bacon.
Naomi, you can also have olives, jalapeno, extra meat.
Nope, pepperoni bacon.
Stacy, can I have one chicken teriyaki salad, all veggies please, and a pizza with pepperoni and bacon?
You can have it your way.
Come into our uptown or downtown location today or order on your favorite delivery app. Subway, have it your way.
The birthday winner of the week will receive a $20 gift voucher from Massy Store and a $20 meal voucher from Subway.
Okay, this is the second celebration package here for the morning. It comes to you 3 times in the mornings, 10 to 7, 10 to 8, 10 to 9. In the afternoons, 10 to 2, 10 to 3, 10 to 4, 10 to 5. You can call us. The numbers are 456-5967, 718-734-5615. WhatsApp 498-3802, 498-3802. Email bdsnice@gmail.com. All kind of how, any kind of way you could get us. But we got a list of persons already in there. So let's see. I think we have another WhatsApp. Oh, okay. This is for Pamela. Sam, happy birthday to the world's wonderful, caring, heavenly sent mom, Pamela Sam from Edinburgh. May God continue to bless and keep her safe. May He remove any limitations from over her and crown her head with the on the sole of her feet. We love you, Mom. Greetings coming from your children, Chelian in St. Lucia, Kemisha, Terrence, Colin, Crystal in England, grandchildren, Shema, Joshua, Malaika, Makalele, Try, Tierson, Kiana, Trent in England, and also her common law husband Reggie in England. Brothers and sisters, we all come to wish her a happy birthday. We all love her. All right. And so we got Tony Fraser of Barley celebrating today. Pam Sam, we just read you out another citation there, if you want to call it, or greetings. Ian Vera, Mr. Singer himself. He is from King Gardner here. He's celebrating today. Princess Michelle Ballantyne, who works at Randy's supermarket at Arnersville. She's celebrating. Angela Moses. I have noses. Why did I write noses? It's supposed to be Moses. Okay, in the USA. Leslie Mackey of Montrose. Leslie, good morning. Celia Jackson, my family up in the USA. She's celebrating. Stephanie Arthur in Calder Ridge. Chesley Pear in Sanssouci. Mishka Dirosha in the USA. Bernadette Burns Webb, newspaper woman on the Bonadier from Sion Hill, celebrating Pastor Conroy Jack in Sharpsdale. Jenny John in Chateaubelair. Roxanne Pompey at Trigger Ridge, and Clentisha Franklin in Spring Village. Clentisha Franklin in Spring Village. Those are the persons celebrating. So the next celebration is 10 minutes to the hour of 9 o'clock. Going to pay some bills, bring the local news. At 8:35, we're going to have a chat with Ron B. With his new song, Freedom Cry, and some others he got there.
Randy's Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy's Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy's Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
Lewis Pharmacy. We specialize in friendly service with a personal, professional touch. Hence, we take pride in offering patient counseling on all prescription and over-the-counter products. We welcome inquiries on prescription drugs, vitamins, herbal preparation, fitness nutritional products, cough, cold, allergy, and all other health care products. For the convenience of our patients and surrounding community, we are situated uptown opposite the bus stop at Juicy Building. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Lewis Pharmacy.
Ground control, come in. It's the space station. We have an unidentified object for review. Over.
Go ahead, space station. Object tracking available.
It seems to be.
Go ahead. Go ahead, space station.
Okay, I've made my decision. It's a cricket ball.
What?
6. You big out at the top and into the sky.
The ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
It's out of this world.
And now for Nice Radio's local news and sports.
Nice Radio's local news is coming to you with the compliments of the following.
Shop at Lanes, where you come first. For value and quality you can trust. Lanes. For home hardware, fashion and more. The best prices at every store. A warm fancy welcome is waiting for you. At Lanes, your family store for value.
Good day, listen to Nice Radio's local news and sports. Dougie the Freight is presenting. While Adriana King has been exonerated, she's the case against her creating problems for Gonzalez entering the precincts of Parliament that was taken through all the court issues. The appellate court has ruled in the favor and dismissed that case. The government continues to lose case after case in their vindictive behavior against civil servants and teachers and police in this country. The PSU and the teachers union, those who have been dismissed and still awaiting the appellate decision of the case that was heard about the dismissed civil servants. The leader of the New Democratic Party, the Honorable Godwin Friday, held a meeting with Supervisor of Elections, Mrs. Dora James, at his office on Thursday, 23rd of May 2024. Also present at the meeting were following members of the NDP, Vice President Major Leacock, Chairman Daniel Cummins, and Secretary General Brenton Smith. The meeting was requested by the Supervisor of Elections to give an update of the plans of the Electoral Office to expunge the voters' list and to solicit the cooperation of the NDP in the process. Dr. Friday noticed that the Electoral Office must ensure that there is integrity during the removal of names from the voter list and that no voter should be disenfranchised. Questions were also raised about the composition of the voters list, the registration process, and the procedure that is used to remove the names of the deceased from the voters list. Mrs. James committed to doing all in her power to produce an accurate voters list and to continue dialogue with the New Democratic Party. Zeroing on mental health and how mental health is playing a significant role in the levels of crime in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Mr. Cummins, the member of who is a spokesperson for NDP and Health, had this to say.
Mental health is not just pushed aside. It is not recognized. It is not treated as an illness. And the government puts the very minimal resources into dealing with a component of our healthcare that is crucial. If a country can go for so long in this day and age without having a qualified person in the mental health institution that can deal with matters before the court of law, very often people who lose their mind, quote unquote, commit serious crimes. And the law is very clear. Under those circumstances, they can't stand trial for murder and so on.
Right. They need a psychiatric evaluation.
Correct. Professional.
Mm-hmm.
And to think that for so long now, this government has failed to fill that position. It is just mind-boggling for a man who boasts about education revolution, about all these grandiose things on paper, that you cannot deal with the mundane, routine matter of staffing the mental health center in this country. We have seen so many cases, Colin, that are languishing in the court of law. We've seen so many instances where judges and magistrates have lamented the frustration they experience when serious matters can't be processed because the Ministry of Health cannot provide a professional report on the mental status of the accused. And it goes even further. We are seeing again and regularly instances where policemen and women are called in to deal with a domestic affair involving a mentally challenged person. And we're seeing circumstances where the mentally challenged person ends up dead, shot dead by the police.
And Laverne Velix, caretaker of East St. George constituency, in her own experience with her family member, spoke about the issue of substance abuse and help from the mental health capacity.
And it took me back to my brother's funeral earlier this year. And I'm the first to admit that he had an issue with, substance abuse. And there was absolutely no place for him to get rehabilitation. And I did mention that when I did the eulogy, because I'm saying that, lives are being lost to substance abuse. Families are left to grief with no redress, no place to go, no place to seek solace, no, you just have to depend on each other. And, it's difficult at, a broken family trying to heal each other. It's really not the best case scenario. And I did call for a rehabilitation center in St. Vincent and the Grenadines with properly trained people that can help other families. The kind of support that our family didn't get, but which I think other people deserve.
That was Lavon Velox. Well, as we revisit the case with Adriana King, as the magistrate ruled in favor of the defense state prosecution, Astafan, which is the cousin of Anthony Astafan, is a lawyer coming out of, lives in St. Kitts, had this to say on the matter.
My name is Dwyer Astafan. I'm a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis, where I reside and work. There's a matter of conscience and humanity in St. Vincent that I believe requires our collective attention. Adriana King is a single mother, teacher, and social activist in St. Vincent. In August 2021, she was charged with the offense of organizing and having interest in organizing public processions and marches in St. Vincent. In that same month, she was suspended from her teaching job with the government and put on half pay. In September 2021, she was arrested and charged for obstructing Prime Minister Gonzalez from going to the precincts of Parliament. In December 2021, the charge relating to the public processions was dropped. And in March 2022, a charge for blocking Prime Minister Gonzalez from going to Parliament was amended to attempting to obstruct him. In April 2023, her suspension and half pay were ended, but they were immediately reinstated for the charge against her in relation to Prime Minister Gonzalez. In October 2023, over 2 years and a month after her arrest, the magistrate stated that he would decide as to whether to throw out the case brought against her for blocking or attempting to block the Prime Minister's access to the Parliament. As at today, and we are at the end of May 2024, that has not happened. Also, Ms. King, a successful teacher by all accounts, still stands suspended and on half pay, with a child to raise, bills to pay, deprived of access to a job which she loves, and in the process having her students deprived of her presence in their educational and overall development.
That's Astafan speaking on behalf of Adriana King, a lawyer coming out of St. Kitts, who is the cousin of Anthony Astafan, who works for the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Prime Minister Gonzalez. On Saturday, June 1st, 2024 will mark the 163rd anniversary of the arrival of 2,474 Indians from India to SVG during the years 1861 to 1880. For many years, SVG Heritage Foundation held reenactments of the Indian Arrival Day at Indian Bay, where a boat arrived with persons of Indian descent and friends dressed in Indian wear and were given their certificates of assignments to various estates in the state. An official ceremony follows and followed with addresses from dignitaries, breakfast sharing, and photo session. This year, the SVG Indian Heritage Foundation will be collaborating with the Calder Neighborhood Watch Committee to host a national cultural and educational rally in Calder. On a recent visit then, President of India to St. Vincent, the road in Calder was named Indian Drive. In Carnival news, in keeping with the culture alive, and the Calypso graduate tent had its first show last evening at Russell Cinema. And the cast was like Homie, Hero, Tajo, Garo, Iowa, Virga, Nubian Empress, Selena, Samantha, Buster Ski. Links to that, Armstrong, Jegul, Bad Creation, Rankin Sam, Shaka, Ozari, Flanka, Abuza. Tonight we'll see Upstage Tent at Russell Cinema, and Thursday night, the Onto Calypso Tent. Prime Minister Gonzalez has questioned the level of contribution being made by local businesses in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for our Carnival Festival Vincimas. Gonzalez was appearing on a radio program and said he doubts that the contributions made to what they should be from the local businesses. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force wishes to inform the public that the National Firearms Amnesty NFA 2024 will conclude on Friday, May 31st, 2024. The National Firearms Amnesty Initiative, which began March 1st, 2024, aims to reduce the proliferation of illegal firearms in this country with only 2 days left. And the police also deeply saddened by a loss of one of their Corporal 118 Vanley Bruce, who tragically lost his life Sunday, May 26, in a vehicular accident in Hopewell Public Road. He ended up in the river. Police and the members, he has said he has dedicated to a member of the organization and served with honor, distinction. He will be remembered and honored with full military funeral. 43-year-old Ronald Isaacs, better known as John Small, resident from New Montrose community, has been arrested and charged by lawmen for breach of court order, which was issued by senior magistrate. He should supposed to be at home because he was found guilty. He pleaded guilty that he was taken before the chief magistrate. He was allowed bail with one surety of condition for stealing and breaking into Montrose home. He was supposed to be at home 7 p.m. to 8 on a daily basis to 8 a.m. But he was found in Paul's Avenue. Police saw him, arrested him. So now he's in custody until tomorrow, the 30th of May, when he will know his fate, what would happen for breaking the bond issue and the bail issue that he had in place. That's the local news. Dougie the Freighter is presented. Sports coming up. Stay tuned to Nice Radio 96.7, 101.3, 90.3 FM on your dial.
This moment is all that I've been dreaming of.
Well, focus. Join the vibes for the ICC Men's T20 World Cup in the Party Stand. Enjoy live performances by top artists, the hottest DJs, and so much more. Get your tickets today from Korea City Store, Kingston. ICC Men's T20 World Cup, the vibes in the Party Stand. It's going to be out of this world. Get your tickets now.
Support the F-15 Cricket Softball Tournament in their fundraising mouth-watering barbecue, cricket final, and Ballarama playoff on Sunday, June 2nd, 2024 at the Richmond Hill Playing Field. On the menu, pork, chicken, and fish. For tickets, call 454-2805, 593-3452, 593-2971, or 497-5667. The event kicks off at 2 p.m. Drinks and beverages will be on sale. There'll be bouncing castle, music entertainment, and a whole lot more. See you there.
And And now for the latest in sports, sponsored by the following.
Looking for sporting gear for all sports? Well, there's only one place to shop. ComSport. ComSport supplies gear for cricket, soccer, netball, table and lawn tennis, track and field, and more. ComSport provides brand name soccer shoes, socks, shin guards, balls, slippers, goalkeeper gloves, and many more accessories. Plus uniforms, complete with tops, shorts, socks, and numbers. Also in stock, cricket gear, balls, pads, shoes with spikes, batting gloves, netball shoes, balls, and bibs. And to top it off, ComSport has introduced a new line of trophies for all events. It's located in the Computech building on the second floor, opposite the financial complex on Bay Street, Kingstown. For more information, call 456-2691. That's 456-2691. ComSport.
CK Graves and Company is the number one supermarket for 100% concession. The Intention Supermarket. We've got more of what you're looking for in multiple locations to serve you more and more. In business now for over 50 years, and you will always say by shopping right here. Oh yes, we're number one. CK Graves and Company, and we are Vincent Johns, a supermarket for you and me.
St. Vincent Containers proudly introduces its high-quality bathroom tissue. Furtis, Lilies, Midushi. Manufactured to conform to local, CARICOM, and international standards. Tested and certified by the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Bureau of Standards. No roll less than 300 sheets. Legitimate sheet and core sizes. Virgin pulp, no recycled. Soft but not lightweight. Professionally produced and packaged. Now available throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Furtis, Lilies, Mitushi. Excellent Vincentian products.
Instacash, giving you the chance to win more money from the National Lotteries Authority. Get our new $2 game, Money Tree. Match at least 4 symbols and win cash up to $3,000. There's also 5 times the cash for $2, 10 times the cash for $3, and 20 times the cash for only $5, offering you up to $10,000. Win instantly with Instacash, where there's no waiting for a draw. Instacash, fast, so easy to play.
The public is asked to note that chiropractor Dr. Edmund Seeley is now conducting clinic and will see patients by appointments only. To make an appointment, call 456-9318 or 531-5318.
Local sports report for Wednesday, the 29th of May, 2024. In the Bank of SVD National Netball Tournament last night games, Blaze Strikers 23, Country Meat Tongue Maple 17. Cyan Hill Sports Club 142 and Cashways Green Hill 33. Games scheduled for today. Chachara Stars versus On Track XC, the Sports Club 3 in the Vitamalt Youth Development Division 4 knockout at the Kingston Nutrition Netball Center, 4:45 p.m. In football, in the top Belair football, Century Waterwash smashed and trashed Hilltop Ballers 17-0. The scores were Kenneth Dalloway 6, Bailey 3, D'Souza 2, Delimo Pompey, Cadogan, Grant, and Cumberbatch 1 goal apiece. In the village competition in South Leeward for Monday 27th, Top Camden Park 4, Ruchave 0. Goal scorers Tyrese Charles 2, Dominique Thomas 1, and Tini Delplesh 1. Results for Tuesday the 28th in the village competition: Rose Place 4, Clay Valley 0. In the Bayabu Football League, yesterday's match between Twin Ballers and Vultures ended with Vultures winning by default. Today's match will see Caesars Real Estate Mongrenan versus Pioneer. In the Sharps Football League, the first semi-finals was played yesterday with Big Yard Strikers defeating Police 1-0. That's all for local sports. Dougie the Freitas presenting.
The weather is brought to you with the kind compliments of the following.
Operating a business these days can get really complicated. What if someone slips and falls? What if you get robbed or burglarized? What if the truck crashes and you lose everything? What if one of your employees get damaged? What if your product makes someone sick? Worry no more. Let Century Insurance protect you from those what ifs. Century Insurance, offering employee liability, workmen compensation, public liability, cash and goods in transit, bonds, professional indemnity, contractors all risk, and more. Talk to one of our friendly agents today. Call our Kingstown office at telephone number 456-2247 or Beckway 458-3855, or contact our representative, Mr. Jason Sargent, in the Bayshore Mall in Beckway at 454-4260. Call Century Insurance today. We can protect you. Century Insurance, upstairs the First St. Vincent Bank building in Kingstown.
Hennessy. Drive responsibly. Sole agent and distributors. Gonzalez Liquors. The weather is compiled at the Met Office at the AIA and brought to you compliments Hennessy and Century Insurance. At 6 a.m., the weather was cloudy and hazy. The winds are northeasterly at 17 kilometers per hour or 10 miles per hour. The temperature was 27.8 degrees Celsius and the relative humidity 85%. The barometric pressure was 1014.8 millibars. The last 24 rainfall was 16.3 millimeters. Yesterday's maximum temperature, 31.1 degrees Celsius. Last night's minimum, 21.4 degrees Celsius. Sunset today is at 6:27 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow, 5:37 a.m. Marine conditions, high tides, 11:57 a.m. and again at 10 p.m. One low tide at 4:18 p.m. Sea conditions, slight to moderate in open waters with swells 1 to 2 meters. Synopsis, a weak ridge pattern is a dominant feature. The forecast for today, fade to occasionally cloudy, slightly hazy and breezy at times with a few isolated showers. In the region and beyond, Trinidad, 27 degrees and fair. Barbados, 27 degrees, fair and breezy. Antigua, 27 degrees and fair. San Juan, Puerto Rico, 27 degrees and cloudy. Miami, 27 degrees and cloudy. New York, 17 degrees and fair. Toronto, 13 degrees and cloudy. London, 17 degrees and overcast. That's the weather compiled at the Met Office at the AIA and brought to you compliments Hennessy and Century Insurance.
Randy's Supermarket is perfect for all your grocery needs. We have a range of liquor, liqueur, and wines, fresh and quality bread, and our weekly specials will simply amaze you. Conveniently opened 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Thursdays, and Fridays and Saturdays 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. We have competitive prices and friendly staff. Randy's Supermarket, located at Lower Bay Street and Terrell Street. Call us at 456-2994. Randy's Supermarket, where shopping is fun.
We would like to say that Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum is the best rum in the world. And now we can. Voted the world's best rum at the World Rum Awards 2014, Captain Bligh XO Aged Rum. World class in a glass.
Get value for your money. Shop at Richardson Motors. Shop at Richardson Motors Limited and enjoy 3 services in 1. Pop into our convenience store for a wide array of snacks, drinks, and toiletries. Visit our mechanic shop for a specialized treatment for your brakes, exhaust systems, and wheel alignment at our garage. But there's more. When you shop at Richardson Motors, get a free oil change service, clean, high-quality fuel, or shop from a wide range of automotive parts and accessories. We are conveniently located along the Arnesville Main Road. Drive on up. reliability, convenience, and variety. Richardson Motors is your #1 stop.
Air filters, oil filters, fuel filters, disc pads and brake shoes, clutch disc, pressure plates, rotor plates, engine parts, fan belts, timing belts, oil seals, spark plugs, radiators, radiator hoses, water pumps, universal joints, suspension parts, KYB Japanese shocks for Toyota, Nissan, and Suzuki, tie rods, rack ends, ball joints. You can also get accessories, cleaning supplies, polishes, titanium tint, black tint, Valvoline motor oils, Toyota and Honda motor oils, transmission fluids, Michelin wiper blades, headlights, corner lights, HID kits, HID bulbs and ballast, LED bulbs, and much, much more can be had at Automax Auto Parts. Automax goes the extra mile and spend the extra dollar to ensure that you get first quality Japanese auto parts. Come see the difference at our showroom opposite the basketball court in Camden Park. Call us at 458-2000 or 529-2070. Visit us on Facebook, Automax Auto Parts. Drive the extra mile to get the best first quality auto parts.
Please note that we open on Sundays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Since 2012, we have provided reliable, professional dialysis services in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are now proud to offer you new solutions for your health problems. Each new solution is being delivered to you with the same high degree of care and professionalism. We also use the best technology in the delivery of our services. So, does your doctor need a precise view of what's happening inside your body? Let us perform an ultrasound for you. Ladies, if it's your breasts, then choose our mammography service. For all issues related to men and women's health at any stage in your life, our team can perform the necessary investigations to put your mind at ease and recommend solutions for your problems. If it's to see within your chest or check for broken bones and fractures, then use our state-of-the-art U-Arm X-ray service. For you aging men and women, we can now check your bone density, which will reduce any complications that may arise with overall bone health, osteoporosis, or arthritis. Health Solutions will provide answers and results in a timely, accurate manner in the most comfortable environment, while you are taken care of by well-trained and experienced staff. Please call us today at 451-2836 or 434-3170, or visit us online at healthsolutionsSVG.com. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Health Solutions, where we are providing solutions in SVG with care.
A new name in pharmaceuticals has come to SVG, and that name is Q-Care. Q-Care Pharmacy, where the Q stands for quality. Q-Care Pharmaceuticals, located uptown Kingstown on Halifax Street, right opposite the General Post Office. Q-Care opens Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays until 1:30. Q-Care fills your prescriptions promptly. We invite you to come in and experience the new standard in pharmaceuticals. Q-Care. Q-Care Pharmacy on Halifax Street. Call 456-2690. Fax 451-2776. Q-Care, where the Q always stands for quality.
This is What in Health Are You Doing, produced and presented by Stan Horn, naturopath of the Rose Clare Natural Healing Clinic at Prospect for Nice Radio for your health and social well-being. Good day, and how in the world are you? Continuing with our discussion on dates. Today's word is health benefits of dates for women. Dates have been a staple during the month of Ramadan, a Muslim religious season, for centuries, and for good reason. Date palms are common in tropical areas, and the fruit offers many benefits for women. However, we're only aware of but a few. Dates vary in size and color. Dates contain essential nutrients that benefit women. Some of these benefits include cardiovascular health, better digestive health, and improved bone density. Dates are a good source of dietary fiber, important for maintaining a healthy weight. Additionally, dates have antioxidants that protect against some forms of cancer. To maintain a healthy, balanced diet, dates should be an important part of that diet. Dates are quite delicious, and many of the health benefits are attributed to their ingredients and properties. When you crave something sweet, Instead of going for candy or a processed sugary snack, choose dates instead. Dates are just as sweet and are better for you. This sweet fruit offers many benefits. Let's have a look at some of the benefits dates have to offer women in particular. According to World Cancer data, around 10 million women worldwide are affected by a variety of cancers, of which the most prevalent are cervical, lung, breast, and skin cancer. Dates have anti-cancer agents that protect against the development of cancers. Dates are rich in antioxidants which protect the cells of the body from damage by unstable chemicals known as free radicals. Free radicals have the potential to harm the body, triggering cancerous growths. Compared to other nuts, dates are loaded with antioxidants. For example, phenolic acids, that's PHENOLIC, phenolic acids, carotenoids, that's CAROTENOIDS, carotenoids, and flavonoids, 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 which are the primary antioxidants in dates. Dates help expectant mothers during childbirth. These women have long been advised to consume dates for a variety of reasons. Dates are also high in fiber and potassium. Both are essential nutrients needed for a healthy pregnancy. Dates contain vitamins and minerals that help prevent birth defects, the other problems and complications of pregnancy that can occur. Studies have shown that expectant mothers who consume dates regularly are less likely to experience premature labor and have shorter labor times overall. While there are many benefits to consuming dates during pregnancy, dates have high levels of fructose, which can be problematic for some women, some pregnant women. However, eaten in moderation, dates are a very nutritious way to support a healthy pregnancy. You've been listening to What in Health Are You Doing? Produced and presented by Stan Horn, naturopath of the Rose Clay Natural Healing Clinic at Prospect. Do join me again when I bring you yet another segment of What in Health Are You Doing? For appointments to the Rose Clay Natural Healing Clinic, please call 784-531-1150. That's 784-531-1150. Thank you for listening. And until next time, look after yourselves, stay well, and stay safe. Living healthily is the natural way to live, and you don't have to do it without professional advice. For general health maintenance and guidance on all other ailments, let the Rose Clay Natural Healing Clinic at Prospect help you with your diabetes, hormonal imbalances, high blood pressure, heart disease, and cancer through nutrition, acupuncture, reflexology, bio-resonant body scans, and detoxing. Your treatments are individualized and confidential and done in a safe and comfortable environment at the Rose Clay Natural Healing Clinic at Prospect. So give us a call. The new number, 784-531-1150. That's 784-531-1150. And let the Rose Clay Natural Healing Clinic help you make the necessary changes to living healthily. The new number to the Rose Clay Natural Healing Clinic at Prospect, 784-531-1150. 784-531-1150. And let us help you.
Jamming, slamming, back to back. Nice radio. 101.3, 96.7, 90.3 SVG.
There's a salsa calypso man.
No, don't forget we ain't staying here. We going up and yes, it's party time. No time for red coffee. Heading out to find ourselves. Time again. It's carnival. Time again. Time for Bacana. Come and join in the carnival. Come and join me. Come and join in the festival. Come and join me. Everybody jumping up.
He didn't say everybody jumping up in the tent and on. He going to be in tent. Ron B is in the house. That's salsa calypso, you call it?
Well, it's
or calypso salsa.
Well, it depends on where you want it. If it's a play on one of the original calypso breakdown melodies.
Yeah.
If you hear the guitar running it, you know, well, yeah, boy, that's from the 60s and 70s. So bringing the feel back into what the original calypso used to sound like, a party calypso.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the feel again.
That's the feel.
Yes, that's the feel.
That's a feeling like you wanted to feel some time ago back in the 60s. Are you feeling that you feel again?
No, you know, sometimes you gotta let people know where these things came from. And
the origin.
The
the genesis.
Yeah, and let them come back into understanding. You know, calypso is beautiful music, you know. It's not restricted to one little beat or two little beats. It has a wide. So fun time again.
Fun time again. So Ron B is in the house. He's what tent you at?
I am with the upstage calypso tent.
Tonight.
On the stage. But so I gotta go home and get my rest for tonight.
Okay. All right. You're wearing your cape tonight?
Yeah. Right. You never know.
Never know. He's gonna be not a capeless heroes like James P. He's gonna be a
caped hero.
Caped hero. All right. Okay. So Ron, I mean, you've been around some music for a long time. You've been with Alamo.
Yes.
Beautiful, folk kind of foundational group. And now you're into producing a lot of your own music.
That's what I'm doing. Hopefully, this year, I've been fighting for the longest while. People won't understand it. I just had so much music pack up that I decided this year I wanted to do an album. Of course, the issue surrounding that has more now to do with getting my engineers with all of the tons of work they're doing to get all of the material in the state of readiness for release for this year. I'm planning on, it's like an 18-track album. So it's like music. Different producers I'm trying to work with, hoping that I can get in all of this busy season some of my close friends and people who I've worked with over the years. As a matter of fact, up to yesterday, Mikey was with me. Kitten has done some guitar work on 2 tracks, and he's been back by me trying to engineer them into a state where we can have them ready for production. I'm supposed to be doing some tracks with Brian. I'm too sure if that will work. Brian Paper. Send some tracks to Adrian as well. In all his busy schedule, hopefully we will get some of that done. And a lot of the other work I have done at my home.
I sent 2 songs to Adrian 3 years ago.
I know.
And again, we spoke when I was in Orlando, we spoke about some songs. And I know he's been so busy, but you know how that is.
The tracks, you see, from me, my tracks are practically finished. What it basically is, if I send you, like this particular track, I'm sending you a track for you either to engineer or for you to add your personal feel to it. But like I said, I've got a lot of music, and that's what I'm aiming for this year, hopefully in time for Carnival.
I must say I love this song, Freedom Cry.
Freedom is your cry.
Freedom is, I call it Freedom Cry. This is Ron B. 2024, you heard part Fun Time Again. This is, and I think a lot of people can relate to this in all aspects of life. So we are enslaved. Well, we come from the Catholic background, and you listen to the readings this morning. I speak about being enslaved and things and so forth. So even from a religious perspective, you could understand what it is to be free,
right?
You know, socially, economically, socioeconomic,
in all aspects. You know, a lot of people fail to realize what they need to do.
This is a nice track. I like it, and it'll get played a lot for me because I'm always a message person. I don't like songs that says nothing. There are fun songs that you would dance to and thing and so forth, but some of them are really not, to me, even worth listening to.
Right.
How long you been on the calypso stage?
Too long.
Too long.
A lot of people would not know this, but very soon I'll be celebrating 50 years on the calypso stage. I actually started calypso way back in 1976 when I was in secondary school. And in 78, I think it was, Dr. Anthony Denny, who at the time we used to call Grubby.
Grubby.
Right.
Yeah.
We competed in the secondary school competition in 78. He came first and I came second. I don't think I placed in the 76 when I competed against Bernard Santos Joseph. Right? Santos won that year. I don't remember what happened in 77. And then I just took from the out of school. I didn't compete, but I was involved in the judging of calypso from 1982 to 1980 right up to 1998.
And you've been heavily involved in drama,
music, whichever thing. I was always a stage person. Poetry, music, drama,
and comedy.
Yeah, right. So like I re-entered in 2006 into competitive calypso until 2017, and then took a break and then came back last year. So that is kind of a sums up how long I've been in this, and a lot of people don't know that. They might think, oh, Ron B just been around there much longer than most of the people who are in the art form today.
Now speaking to who just crossed my mind, Mighty Ray.
Ray, yes.
Because Mighty Ray had a similar kind of approach to music like you have.
Yes.
It was a out of the norm approach.
The influence of who he was and what he did. So for example, Ray was a university trained graduate.
Yeah.
And while at university, as far as my information goes, in order to supplement his income, he would play on the hotel circuit as a guitarist, vocalist.
Yeah.
So it helped his style. I'm a guitarist, vocalist. I sing and play in church every weekend.
Yeah.
So,
and drummer too.
Yeah, every day. I play a little keyboard too. A lot of people because
you play around with the keyboard.
Well, in order to create my songs, that is where I do it. So, you have something that comes out of you, and as from the years of working with this music, you are not satisfied with something that you consider not to be real musical. So, sometimes I get a lot of licks from even my partner, Adrian. You can say,
Adrian,
too much.
You're
putting too much into it. Up to yesterday, when Mikey was mixing some of my tracks, he said, Ron, man, it's about 300 different instruments you have on this track, right? But sometimes you hear, sometimes you put a little too much, but it's because as a musician, you're hearing orchestrations in your head, right? It's like imagining Frankie, when Frankie is arranging for somebody, he's hearing so many things, but of course you have to restrict yourself to what may be pertinent at the time. So sometimes, it's this particular track. I actually did the entire track, and then I said I wanted something different. Not that it's significantly different, but I wanted somebody else to interpret what I had. So I sent it to my partner, Junior Sutherland. I said, Junior, you take that, do what you want with it, right? 80% of what's you hear and here is me.
Okay.
The other 20% is Junior, because he wanted to put his own feel in it.
And it's a Shango rhythm.
Yeah, it's the song plays on the fact that we are fighting slavery, and therefore if we were fighting slavery, whether it is mental slavery or otherwise, it must take us back to our African roots. Mm-hmm. So a lot of emphasis is played in this particular track on the percussions, and African style percussions that I created. That particular percussion that I created went straight into the track. So Junior didn't mess with that. He said, send me the files with that particular percussion. So let's just send that. So that's been incorporated into the track. So
Well, I like it. I think it's good for calypso in that it maintains a particular social relevance to reparations and the cry for reparations the world over. And when you look at what is happening in Africa today, you have not the regular kind of coups. When you look at what happened in Niger and when you listen to the military personnel who took over and the reasons why they took over, it was not just about a power struggle. It's about, when you look at the Congo,
a freedom cry. That's what the song is.
Yes,
the actual name of the song is Pain, Freedom is Our Cry.
Yeah.
So the whole concept is we are experiencing, whether it be economic, social, or whatever other pain, and our cry is for freedom. We want to be rid of these particular things that are impending on us. Whether in today's world we think about it from a political standpoint, where we might feel that the political directorate is hindering our own development, and we want to be free of that. Or whether we think in terms of economics, whether the wider world, the big world is not giving us a space to breathe because of their economic policies. Whichever way you want to look at it, it's there.
I'm just correcting the name as we speak.
Right. So it's Pain, Freedom is Our Cry. And of course, among many other things, among many other artists, this is one of the songs you'll hear at the tent tonight. So we want to remind people, tonight is Upstage Experience Night at the Russell's Auditorium. Want to invite everybody to come along. Who knows? Maybe I could give a ticket or two, right? As a way of incentive of getting people into the tent. It's important for people to come to the tent. Whereas, yes, you might be able to listen to the thing on radio or view it via Facebook.
The support is necessary for the art form to
thrive.
Excel.
And it also it's different, you know.
Yeah.
When you're in your tent, you are able to see what other people feel about a particular track. So just want to invite everybody around for tonight. Tonight is the first night for Upstage Experience. And Upstage Experience, as usual, is hosting multiple shows this year.
We ain't getting no ticket today. Next week.
Right.
But next week we'll give a ticket.
Right.
So
we want people to come. We want people to come. Of course, you can reach me if you're looking for tickets. 432-9494.
Repeat.
432-9494. Ron Brown, you can call me if you're looking for tickets. You could also, I don't want to encourage you just to turn up at the tent and say I will
commit yourself.
I would buy my ticket when I reach. No, you see, if you do that, you got change your mind before you come to the tent. But when you had the ticket, you got to say, boy, I had the ticket, I have to go to the show, right? So just wanted to let people know this year Upstage is involved in 5 different shows. More than any other tent as usual. We have our first show tonight at our Russell's Auditorium. Next week, Wednesday, we return to the Russell's Auditorium on June the 5th. June the 7th, the Friday night.
It's in Leeward.
We're going to Cumberland to Wasufaland.
I never could pronounce that. Wasufaland.
Right.
I gotta put the hyphen in.
Whatever you pronounce it, right?
Wafulasan.
Wafulasan. Who Wafulasan? Right, Wafulasan. Right. It's an event in which we are incorporating Alston Beckett Cyrus and Cornelius Poser Williams. It's
to Leeward, man. One north, one central.
One north and one central, right?
So I have to pass Beckett before you get to Poser.
Before you get down, right? And Poser to come up to meet it.
Yeah.
And, right. So that is on the 7th. On the 8th, the following night. That's Friday the 7th. It's Saturday night. Upstage continues its outreach to the people in North Windward. We go to Sandy Bay, Miller's Gate. It's Miller's Gate or Miller's Square in Sandy Bay. Every year we go to Sandy Bay and have a free concert in Sandy Bay. So that will be happening on the Saturday night, Saturday the 8th. Then we return for the 5th show on the 12th of June at Russell's, when we have our preliminary show. Yeah. And just wanted to let people know, Upstage has a wealth of music and diversity this year. We've got the how to put it, the fine wine from the little old. You got Ron B, you got Keisha Ghani returning to the stage this year. You have Mikey Lord of Mercy. In that group of people who've been seasoned, who've been around for quite a while. Then you have the young
Mikey,
young
the
ones.
man was stamped on the stage.
You gotta remember, Mike. Yeah, right. We have the very, very young ones. We have junior people who would have been in the junior section of Calypso and Soca. We have new entries this year. Enigma Soca artist is with us. Madzat is returning. Madzat is returning. So I mean, Paul Williams is supposed to be on the cast. So we have a whole wide range of people who would be on the cast this year. I think we could reach it if we were to hold a complete show on one night. Not everybody may be performing tonight, but I assure you that at least 16 people will be performing tonight. And the cast can reach as high as 21, 22 because of the other people who would be there. Of course, you have Upstage is the tent with probably the most monarchs over the last 20 years. And you would have Chanel, lead of the tent, former monarch. You have Fire Empress, current reigning Calypso monarch, would be on the show tonight. You have Junior Calypso, Junior Soca, all of those are on the show tonight. So it's a night to come out.
Patch is going to say he's the only king, because he can't change that. He's a king.
Well, we are the kings too, You might have John King and Alfie King. Well, I mean, for me, I probably the only wrong. Things really wrong with me, but such is the life.
Ron, I want to thank you for coming in. So tonight, Upstage, get into the cinema, support the culture. Nice Radio love Calypso. We probably on the station give a free show for Calypso every Monday.
Every Monday, every day, so.
And Mondays is Calypsos and blues and Nice Radio. We think is important. And I believe to have good soca artists, you have to have one who, and if you look at most of the soca artists who have made it in the world top echelon of soca, they were Calypsonians before. So they understand the rudiments
of the music. Unfortunately, we are in a situation, don't want to be negative, but we are in a situation where now Fruity Loops and Appleton allows people to put 3 beats together and become producers. That's not what music is all about. We have a lot of things we need to do. There's certain rudiments in music that people need to understand and learn. And I could tell people this. I actually, this is interesting. People don't know some of the little bit of history. Skinny Fabulous, when he joined Upstage, and I want to give the years for Upstage because that's one of my questions. You had to tell me when Upstage was, when the tent began. But when Skinny Fabulous joined Upstage, we had about 12 people on the cast. So in any one year, because the tent wants to compete, you have to have minimum 10 people performing. So everybody in the tent, whether you call yourself a soca artist or you don't call yourself a soca artist, you have to do a calypso. And as a matter of fact, a friend posted a calypso from Skinny Fabulous. I don't know if you have it, but I'll probably send it to you.
You must send it to me. Send it to me.
Skinny Fabulous doing Tanti Malvina.
I remember the
old
song.
People.
Yeah, I remember the song, but I don't have it. After the computer had crashed, I lost that.
So you see, I mean, here you go, a song that like Marshall, Skinny had to start out in calypso because he had to compete, and he did in fact compete that year, right? So me Tanti Malvina living up in Byra, So we've had that. We've had Madzat competing in calypso as well as Raga Soca and Soca Monarch, and he's back this year with a calypso too.
With a calypso,
right? So
he calypso rising,
right? So it's plenty people.
Yeah.
So
Just one, what about skinny? I track him. We talk all the time. You know, we send a little note when he was in Atlanta Carnival.
Right.
I normally comes to Orlando, but Atlanta Carnival is actually bigger than Orlando. Orlando is growing, and him up there. And I noticed him and our rude boy, what's his name?
Problem Child.
They nominated for the
Caribbean
award,
Music Awards,
and I hope they do well in that, and so forth. We got to big up our artists out there. All of
we got a lot of artists out there with a lot of potential. I am hoping that other radio stations will make the effort to give everybody a play. You know what I mean? Sometimes some stations say, oh, that's 9 hour format and this and that, and they ignore the genesis of this whole thing. And they are, you don't just put people in a little box and say, oh, well, he's a Calypsonian, so I'm not playing he. You might just find that Calypso song would promote your station more. So radio stations, give everybody a blind and play the Calypso artists.
Well, Nice Radio will continue to love Calypso, and we will play Calypso. Ron B, thanks for coming.
Thank you very much,
All
Dougie, and good morning.
Living Faith coming up, but I got to do a little birthday celebration.
Right. Good morning to everybody wherever you are. Ron B saying have a good day.
44 million fans, 11 players, 1 flow. Bleeding we colors, celebrating we greatness. With every 6, every wicket, every moment of glory, we show the world what we made of. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. Join We Bacchanal. Feel We Energy. This is We Game. Visit discoverflow.co. Flow, official telecom supporter of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup.
Nice Radio's birthday celebration package is brought to you with the compliments of the following.
Get dinner and candles alight, popcorn for your movie night. One stop and get it right. It's that good. We've got what you're looking for. All the brands you love and more. Get everything at Massy Stores. Massy Stores is where you wanna be. We take care of you like family. We do all that we could to treat you like we should. It's that good, it's that good, that good. When you shop at Massy Stores, that good.
Massy Stores, our family serving your family. Welcome to Subway, where you can always have it your way. My name is Stacy. What can I make for you?
Hey, Stacy. I'll have a chicken teriyaki salad. All veggies, please. And for my daughter, Naomi, a pizza. Naomi, what would you like to have on your pizza?
Pepperoni bacon.
They've got tomatoes as well.
Pepperoni bacon.
What about some fresh onions, corn, pineapple?
Pepperoni bacon.
Naomi, you can also have olives, jalapeno, extra meat.
Nope, pepperoni bacon.
Stacy, can I have one chicken teriyaki salad, all veggies, please, and a pizza with pepperoni and bacon?
You can have it your way.
Come into our uptown or downtown location today, or order on your favorite delivery app. Subway, have it your way.
The birthday winner of the week will receive a $20 gift voucher from Massy Store and a $20 meal voucher from Subway.
It's a final celebration here on the Nice. Just want to recap those who are celebrating. If you care to call or WhatsApp us 498-3802, 498-3802. And we got Tony Fraser in Barley, Pam Sam in Edinburgh, Ian Vera, King Garden, Princess Michelle Ballantyne at Randy Supermarket at Arnesville, Angela Moses in the USA, Leslie Mackey, and Montrose, Sheila Jackson in the USA, Stephanie Arthur, Calder Ridge, Chelsea Pierre, Sanssouci, Mishka DeRoche, USA, Bernadette Webb, Sion Hill, Pastor Conroy, Jack Sharpsdale, Jenny John, Chateau Belair, Roxanne Pompey, Trigger Ridge, and Clintisha Franklin in Spring Village. Those are the persons on the birthday list. The next celebration is 10 minutes to the hour of 2 o'clock. Stay tuned to Nice, 96.7, 101.3, 90.3 FM on your dial. It is time for Living Faith here on the Nice. And remember, say they just have to live by faith. Stay tuned to Nice.
Faith comes to you Mondays to Fridays. A Bible reading, an exhortation, and gospel music from 9 to 9:30, Mondays to Fridays, right here on Nice Radio.
Living Faith is brought to you with the kind compliments of the following.
Nightingale Company Limited, the bookshop in Middle Street. The place you go for all your stationery, school books, greeting cards, office supplies, and so much more. Things you would expect to find in a good bookshop, a serious bookshop with reasonable prices. Go for Nightingale Company Limited, the bookshop in Middle Street, Kingstown.
O Father, God of my life, this day I renew my act of faith in you and grant you permission to do with me as you will. Create in me a heart ready for all circumstances. In times of sorrow, may I turn to your compassion. In times of darkness, may I trust in your providence. In times of suffering, may I cling to your cross. In times of my unfaithfulness, may I taste of your mercy. And in times of abundance, may I echo your generosity by sharing with those in need. O King Father, grant me such living faith through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Living Faith comes to you Mondays to Fridays. I'm Dougie the Freitas with you on your nice station, 2% radio, 98% love. Before I get into that, the priests and congregation of the All Saints Church in Rosebank invites everyone to celebrate with them the 100 years on Sunday, 2nd of June at 3 o'clock. A Christ-filled welcome awaits you. So remember that. That's the 100th anniversary of All Saints Church in Rosebank. The priests and congregation is an Anglican church, and everyone can come and celebrate at 3 o'clock Sunday, the 2nd of June. A Christ-filled welcome awaits you. Stay tuned tonight as we present to you Living Faith. The topic on Living Faith today is the path to glory. The path to glory. You do not know what you are asking. Can you drink the chalice that I drink or be baptized with the baptism with which I'm baptized? Mark 10:38. The Patricia Livingston wrote for Living Faith. Going to Jerusalem, Jesus told the apostles in a shocking detail how he would suffer and be put to death. Then after 3 days, he would arise. James and John came right to him and asked that in his glory they would be seated next to him. Jesus' response is warning of what must happen before being with him in glory. They must drink the chalice of whatever is required of them to endure as Jesus had to, and be baptized as he is baptized. The word baptized here did not mean when Jesus was baptized in the Jordan. It was a figure of speech for being totally immersed into something completely overwhelming. For Jesus, it was the death on the cross. Jesus, when we are overwhelmed by difficulties, please strengthen us to drink what we must so that we can follow you with our lives. That's Living Faith for you today on Nice Radio. I'm Dougie the Freitas with you on your Nice station. 2% radio, 98% love. Stay tuned to Nice.
You should be so proud.